Okay, now we are going to divide using area models. And we are going to use that same division problem that is on your homework. So 273 divided by 3. Now, we always know that we want to write that using that funky division symbol. 3 is my dividend, or my divisor. It goes on the outside. 273 is my dividend. Now, I'm going to draw my area box. And I'm going to divide that area box into 3 sections because my dividend has 3 digits. Now, remember how we talked about this division sign? It has kind of that little corner there. That's kind of your clue to help you remember where do you put that divisor. So the 3's on the outside, you're going to put the 3 on the inside. I'm sorry, 3 on the outside on both of them. Now we're going to take 273 and we are going to break it down by its value. What is my 2 worth? Well, it is worth 200. What's that 7 worth? It is worth 70. And what's the 3 worth? It is worth 3. Now, because this is division, those partial quotients go inside the box. Now, 3 times what equals 200? I've got to ask myself, how close can I get there? So if I looked at some friendly numbers, if I looked at 3 times 10 in my head, I get 30. That is nowhere close to 200. If I did 3 times 100, I get 300, which is way too big. So how about 3 times 20? Well, 3 times 2 equals 6. Bring the 0 over, 60. 3 times 30. 3 times 3 is 9. Bring the 0 over, 90. How about 3 times 40? I'm getting closer. 3 times 4 is 12. Bring the 0 over. I'm going to come up here because I can do it over here. Let's try 3 times 50. 3 times 5 is 15 and bring the 0 over. Let's try 3 times 60. 3 times 6 is 18 and bring the 0 over. Now I'm going to stop right here because I know if I did 3 times 70, that 3 times 7 is 21. So it'd be 210 and that's going to be too high. So I'm going to take this 180 and it comes up here. It's as close as I could kind of get. Now I've got to ask myself, I went 3 times what to get 180? Well, if I look down here, I went 3 times 60. Now I'm going to subtract. I have 20 left over. So I'm going to bring that 20 over here and I'm going to add it on to the 7 tens I already have because I know that 20 is really 2 tens. So now I have 90. I have 9 tens. Well, right away, my brain sees that 9 and I'm like, wait a minute, that's a multiple of 3. I know that 3 times 3 is 9. I can also look at my friendly numbers down here, and I have 3 times 30 equals 90. I am definitely using that 90. Now, how did I get that 90? Well, I went 3 times 30, and I'm going to subtract, and I get 0. Now, I have nothing to bring over here to my ones place, so this should be pretty easy because I know that 3 is a multiple of 3. 3 times 1 equals 3. And I'm going to subtract and I get 0. Now what I have to do is I have to add all these up. Remember, we like to go ahead and write them vertically so we don't make some silly little mistake. And my final quotient is 91.